Criston Cole and the remaining Green soldiers arrive at what appears to be an abandoned battlefield filled with the bodies of dead rivermen. As they cautiously move through the camp, Cole realizes something feels wrong. Suddenly, the dead soldiers spring to life and attack, revealing they were only pretending to be corpses. Cole fights his way through the ambush, cutting down enemies one after another, but the surprise attack is only the beginning. Once the fighting stops, Rhaenyra's full army surrounds the Greens. Tully and Roderick Dustin demand Cole's surrender, but Cole refuses. Wrapping Alicent's handkerchief around his sword, he prepares for one last stand. Before the duel can even begin, several arrows strike him, with the final arrow piercing his face and killing him instantly as the Green army is overwhelmed. The story then shifts to Dragonstone, where Daemon reports that 25 City Watch members were murdered by rebels secretly working for Aemond Hightower. Furious, Daemon wants to fly to Tumbleton on Caraxes and destroy the enemy with dragonfire, but the small council rejects the idea because innocent people would also die. Rhaenyra instead orders Daemon to hunt the traitors hiding inside King's Landing. However, the Gold Cloaks refuse to continue serving after seeing so many of their own killed, leaving Daemon to investigate alone. Disguised as a common guard, he tracks down one of the assassins, learns the rebellion is spreading across Westeros, and kills him. Before returning, Daemon catches Ulf wandering through the city despite strict orders to stay hidden and brutally warns him never to leave Dragonstone again. Elsewhere, Hugh Hammer secretly sneaks into Tumbleton disguised as a merchant to reunite with his wife Cat. Instead of a happy reunion, Cat breaks down in anger, accusing Hugh of abandoning her while chasing the glory of becoming a dragon rider. Hugh insists he did everything for their future, but Cat rejects him, leaving Hugh heartbroken and questioning the sacrifices he has made. Back at the Red Keep, guards discover Alicent and Helaena trying to escape through hidden tunnels. Rhaenyra confronts them, but after learning that Helaena is pregnant, she decides not to execute them. Instead, she places them under even stricter guard, warning Alicent that if Helena's pregnancy becomes public, she may eventually be forced to kill both mother and child to protect her claim. Later, Alicent notices Helaena secretly embroidering a vision of Aemond lying wounded in Harrenhal, convincing her that her daughter truly has prophetic dreams. Believing this vision can save Helaena, Alicent offers Rhaenyra valuable information in exchange for freedom. She reveals that Aemond is hiding in Harrenhal and suggests Helena's visions can be trusted. Rhaenyra immediately creates a new plan. Instead of sending an army, she orders Alicent herself to travel to Harrenhal because Aemond would never suspect his own mother could betray him. Although devastated, Alicent agrees, believing Aemond is doomed either way. Meanwhile at Harrenhal, Aemond prepares to leave and search for Vhagar, but Alice Rivers convinces him to remain hidden. To prove she wants him by her side, she reveals 5 ancient dragon eggs left at Harrenhal generations earlier by Dreamfire. Alice promises they can build a new Targaryen future together away from the Iron Throne. Tempted by the eggs and her vision of a new dynasty, Aemond finally gives in and kisses her, beginning a dangerous alliance. In Tumbleton, Gwaine Hightower reunites with Daemon, who admits he only obeys Aemond because he has no other choice and hates the person he becomes around him. Their conversation is interrupted when supposed envoys from House Baratheon arrive to swear loyalty. Gwaine quickly realizes they are disguised assassins and kills their leader before they can attack. The remaining soldiers eliminate the fake envoys, saving both Aemond and Daemon. Grateful for his life being saved, Aemond finally begins respecting Gwaine and even apologizes for treating him poorly. At the same time, Aegon, Larry Strong, and Tyland Lannister continue their escape. Tyland wants to rebuild support from Casterly Rock, but Aegon, overwhelmed by guilt after committing murder, admits he may simply be a terrible man. Instead of returning to Westeros, he decides to sail for Essos and disappear from the conflict. The episode ends with several major developments happening at once. Baela and Alan grow closer and share a kiss after bonding over their difficult fathers. Corlys Velaryon finally agrees to send his fleet back to help Rhaenyra defend King's Landing, but before he can leave, Ser Jon Roxton's men ambush and capture him. Dragonstone, Rhaenyra receives a threatening message from Tumbleton warning that her enemies are preparing to strike back. With Criston Cole dead, Corlys captured, Alicent heading toward Harrenhal to betray Aemond, and multiple armies preparing for war, Episode 6 ends by setting the stage for the biggest battles of the season.